So the question is this reality or is this all an illusion? A long time ago, I was talking to my daughter, who at that particular time was in her early teens, exceptionally smart young lady, incredibly smart young lady, I should say. And I posed the question to her. And she says, well, of course, Daddy, everything is reality. You can touch it, you can see it, you can smell it, you can hear it. It's real. Really. Well, let's take a good long look at this then. And I started walking her back through how everything is made basically of atoms. Everything's made of atoms. What are atoms made out of? Well, atoms are made out of subatomic particles. Correct. They are. What are subatomic particles made out of is the next question. And you go down and down and down and down the rabbit hole until you get to the very root of energy. They're made of energy. Okay. So what does energy look like? Energy is invisible. So how can something visible be made of something invisible? Well, that set off a whole chain reaction. She's hated that question ever since. And so I'm dedicating this show to her tonight. But we're going to look into that. How can real and illusion both work at the same time? Because this is a question that has bugged man, whether you be a poet or a mystic or a philosopher or a scientist or a physicist or whatever, since man began. Is this real or are we living in an illusion? The bottom line, we're living in a reality. But much of what we experience is an illusion. Wait a minute. How can they exist at the same time? Well, here's how they can do it. And you see, reality exists. But we never experience it directly. Whatever's happening is happening. Something is undeniable there. But the human mind doesn't access raw reality. It filters, it labels, it interprets. Your senses don't show you the real world, the world as it is. They show you a survival optimized model of the world. Now, what do you mean by that? Well, it's easy to explain. Color. What's color? Color is the translation of wavelengths, right? Sound. Sound is vibrations turned into something meaningful in your brain. Time is just a cognitive order of change. So you see, you're not seeing reality. You're seeing a user interface for reality. The illusion is not nothingness. It's a story. The illusion isn't that the world doesn't exist. The illusion is that the story you tell about it is the thing itself. I know your head's exploding right now. I get it. Mine does too when I start pondering this. But, you say like, I am separate. This moment should be different. I am only this body, this name, and this past. Those narratives feel solid. But they're constructions. When those stories fall away, whether it be through grief or awakening or psychedelics or meditation or trauma or whatever, people don't feel like reality disappears. They feel like something truer is revealed. Science quietly agrees with mysticism on this. Modern physics don't describe a solid world. It describes probabilities, fields, observer-dependent outcomes, etc., etc. At the deepest levels, matter is mostly empty space. Observation affects the outcome. Time may not be fundamental. Reality behaves more like information than substance. This doesn't mean nothing is real. It means reality is far stranger than the common sense version we live inside. So, what are we? We're not just bodies, we're not just thoughts, not separate observers. You are the experience itself. You are the experience itself. Think about that. The noticing, the awareness in which the illusion appears. The wave thinks it's separate until it realizes that it's the ocean that's moving. The paradox. Reality is real. The illusion is believing your interpretation is the whole truth. The illusion has purpose. It allows identity, meaning, love, pain, growth. You don't escape it to live. You see through it while participating in it. Now, if you want to go deeper, the next question isn't, is this an illusion? The next question is, who's the one experiencing it? Now my daughter's mind just exploded one more time.